Hi y'all. So today I'm gonna be talking about um how spirituality changed my life for the better. And honestly, I did record this video about 2 times, but I was like I need to be more of in a space of less tiredness. But literally I'm almost tired like every other day because it's like I'm always fucking working and I'm always on go. But that's what happens in a life of a boss bitch, alright? But also, let me not generalize because I will not have to work twice as hard as I'm working at this moment in the future. Praise the Lord. But literally, a lot of people feel like spirituality is about. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. A lot of people feel like spirituality is about crystals or love and light and basically a bunch of hippie shit. And I'm sorry, but no, spirituality is none of that. Spirituality is a way of life, honestly. Everything around it is fucking spiritual, like the earth, the trees, like how the system is built, like things like that. And honestly, like I'll be telling you guys a little bit about my story about how I really got into it, so you guys get a little bit of idea, you know what I mean? But basically, like I remember back in high school, a lot of people used to tell me that, oh my god, I cannot be religious or Muslim or whatever because I am gay. And literally, that's such a fucking lie because it's like, at the end of the day, God made everybody in their own way. And why would I be a certain way? Or why would Source make me a certain way and give me a certain way of living? Sorry, I keep repeating that multiple times, but way of living in my life if it wasn't meant for me. You know what I mean? And it's not a phase. Every gay kid know, every LGBTQ kid knows that like they have tried to pray the gay away. It does not go away, mama. It stays with you. It's a part of you. But anyways, but literally, yeah, and I was really just lost during that time, and I really felt like I had no outlet because I was like, oh, since everybody keeps telling me that, like, no, I cannot be gay and Muslim, that means I cannot be gay and Muslim, I cannot believe in God, right? And one thing about it, that was because when I was younger, I really had a really low self esteem, so I basically did not like have that kind of self trust in me that was like people are just jealous, people are just haters. So that's why they're saying those things to me, you know what I mean? And yeah, why does my lips look white on camera? Anyways, but literally, yeah, and during that time I still really just like pray for like closeness to something and something to guide me, and all of a sudden I just suddenly got a bunch of spirituality stuff on my fucking For You page. And mind you, at this time I'm like 15, right? So pretty young, right? I know a lot of people have their spiritual awakening when they're more young, but at that time I was more like getting into it. I would say that I had my really big spiritual break last year after a really big tower moment, and it's like thank God because a year later, this month, and it's about to be a year actually in a week. So many great things have happened for me, and I really just love how my life is heading. And literally, anyways, but whatever, I got a bunch of spirituality stuff on my For You page, and I kept on being like, oh my god, what is this? Because I've always been a whimsical baddie, you know what I mean? So I've always wanted to be into that. I just felt like, oh, I can't because people demonize it, especially my family demonized it. And I like always felt like a lot of my ancestors were spiritual because or a lot of people in my family, but it's just that they don't talk about it, right? Because it's not deemed as a Muslim thing to do. But the thing is, in Islam, like, in Islam, in Islam, like, um, it's literally recommended to be spiritual, have your own connection with God, and it's like, I'm sorry, but that's the best thing to do in life. Have your own connection with God instead of following a fucking book because there's a lot of ways you can interpret a book, and especially following somebody else's words, someone else reading it to you and saying, no, this is how it should go. Like scholars or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, but fuck you. I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna live my life the way I feel like I should truly live it. And if I have to learn some couple mistakes, I will learn them on the way. So whatever. And anyways, so I got into it, and I realized once I got into it, like I did get multiple tower moments and ego deaths or whatever, and I had to learn multiple stuff. But I don't ever regret it because it really did push me to become a better version of myself, and I'm really in love with the person I am today because I just know the person I am today will achieve so much more in the future because I decided to not give up on myself in my journey. Because there's a lot of times during my journey on spirituality, I was like, oh my god, like, forget about this. This shit is all fake or whatever. But no, really not, really not. Because the moment you give up on yourself, baby, you're gonna have to come back multiple times to it. Like, when something is not truly meant for you, we're gonna see, like, for me, it was like being extremely religious, which I've tried to do in the past. Um, you're always gonna get those moments where you're like, what the fuck am I doing, And you're always gonna get called back to that thing that you're trying to push away from, which was spirituality. And I had a lot of people around me that kept telling me that, oh, spirituality is like fake, spirituality is demonic, and a lot of people used to tell me that, oh, I sold my soul to the devil. Like, bitch, what? I'm not even a fucking celebrity yet, and you guys are telling me that I sold myself to the devil. Like, maybe I wish at this point. I wish at this point so I didn't have to go through all of that, but literally, yeah. And even my own family members just tell me that I was crazy and tried to put me in mental asylum. Like, what's going on? Literally, with my own sister, she was like, oh my god, like, you don't even know what God is. Like, you're going crazy. And I told her that if you firmly believe that, like, I told anybody that used to talk about what I believe in with negative, like, aspects, I should tell them, like, if you truly believe that, we don't have to talk. We don't even have to see each other because why do you believe that if you talk bad about what I believe in, I'm gonna still respect you? Because no, I respect what you believe in. So why can I not get the same type of respect? And um, I feel like that was truly like sometimes used to make me like, oh no, like, is what I'm doing wrong? But no, it's not. Why is what I believe in? Oh my god, why is what I believe in so like detrimental to your life? It's only gonna affect my life. If it was negative. So how is that affecting you? So whatever. Yeah, and I would truly say like being spiritual like has taught me so much about trusting my own intuition because I never really, when you get that one thought before doing something, like, and you just ignore it because you're like, oh, maybe I'm overthinking. No, please trust that thought because there's so many times, even now, I keep learning again and again and again. Hopefully, in 2026, I will not have to learn those same type of intuition mistakes again because, like, every time I do, like, have that thought, we're gonna say, like, I'm about to go out, and I'm just like, oh, I should just shower and just go to bed, And then I just ignore it, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll just go anyways, right?" And I just learned that no, I should have just stayed home because what did really going out bring anything to my life? Like nothing, nothing at all. So yeah. Anyways, but also yeah, like a lot of people, I swear, once I got into spirituality, they will lie that they're spiritual to you too once you tell them, and you realize how much of a fucking fraud they are. Because I don't know if it's because I just feel like, oh, like I'm very much ahead in like the spiritual game or whatever, or like I just know a lot of information. I feel like some people, I talk to them, I just feel like they're fucking stupid because it's like, what are you even saying? Like, they don't even believe in themselves and they want you to believe in them and they feel like that's gonna make their life change. Like, no, you have to believe in, you have to believe in yourself first and do everything for you because at the end of the day, like, everyone around you is not as important as you are. It's your world, baby. And if you play in other people's world, you're not gonna benefit from anything. Okay, okay, or okay, okay. But yeah, and I don't know. Really, that's all. Like, I really feel like it really saved my life because it gave me hope when I didn't have it. Just like, I don't know, it gave me hope. And I don't know if this is this is not an educational video. And this is not, I don't know what kind of video this even is, but it was just my own personal experience on it. Because honestly, like, a lot of people always ask me, like, what made you become spiritual? I'm like, I don't know. I was just pushed into it because I feel like truly was God. as I was saying, like I truly feel like it's God and Source who pushed me into spirituality because I never really was keen with the fact that I had to follow certain rules and not spirituality, religion or whatever. I never really understood it. I never was like, why do I have to follow rules if like I'm living life for the human experience and humans in general, we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna have to learn multiple times. Like, why do I have to follow rules? Like, why can I not just be myself and follow my own rules in a sense? But anyways, I hope I'm really making fucking sense because sometimes I just feel like I'm just talking, I'm not making any sense. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, shut up, bitch. Like, shut up, whore. Shut up, cunt. That's why I'm like never really making videos, but I really should push myself to make more videos because like it really is a passion of mine. I love talking. I love talking, looking hot. So I should honestly start posting more. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. But yeah, honestly, one last thing I'm gonna add before I end this video. Like, honestly, during my life where I was like hurting so much, spirituality was really one a thing that kept me like safe in a sense. Like, it made me feel like, oh, like I know I'd have like I don't know, and just in general, like it's such a good, cute community. Like I feel like once you meet other bitches that are just like you, your soul tribe, like it really just becomes an easier life because you know that you have your sisters with you. I'm still looking for that. I can't lie. I don't have a soul tribe yet, but hopefully I do. Like hopefully I really do, and I will. I'm just meant for a good life, so why wouldn't I? But yeah, like that's all. I don't really know where this video went, but um, I hope you enjoyed. Wait, before I end, before I end, then I'm ending this. Not even a goodbye after this, alright? I don't want anybody, if they get into spirituality, to judge their own progress because it's not anything to have a progress on. Like, some people like to flex and say that, oh, I've been spiritual since I was 8 years old, stuff like that. And we shouldn't feel like discouraged at anybody else's progress. Like, that's like really fucking weird because at the end of the day, like, like, no one went through the same things and a lot of people had to pick back where they started multiple times, and that's not a flaw, that's life. So yeah, bye.